A stop motion artist becomes obsessed with the grotesque world she's creating with murderous consequences. So let's talk about from 2024 the movie Stop Motion, directed by Robert Morgan, starring Aisling Francioski, Stella Gonet, and Tom York. A horror movie um, that's available on Shudder right now. Um, I watched it yesterday and really enjoyed it. I would not consider this to be a very good Halloween movie because it's one of those movies that you need to watch. It's not one that you can just have playing in the background and everybody looks when there's a kill on screen, blah blah blah. It's very psychological, um, very complicated. I think it's brilliant. It's about an artist's relationship with their work. And there are several artists, or at least a couple of artists, involved in this movie. And you get to see the various degrees with which they devote themselves to their art. That's a big part of it. At what point does it go from dedication to mental illness? There's a lot of psychology involved in this. There's a lot of is this real or is this all in her head kind of stuff. It's very intense there near the end. And as I said, you don't really know how real it is. There's a lot of metaphor in this movie. That's the way I choose to look at it. In particular with the main antagonist, I think that character represents something very important to the protagonist in the movie. And it's not all that gory or anything. There is some gore. There's some things that are really hard to watch. There's a little body horror involved. But it's intense. It's very dark. It's very like psychological. I highly recommend it. I suggest if you love horror movies that you watch it, take a look at it, and come over here. Let me know what you think.